Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you guys my top 5 applications that I am using for video conferencing and staying connected with friends, family, and colleagues up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff. This is Tinker Forward. Thanks so much for joining me here where we do different tech reviews as well as do-it-yourself projects. So with everything going on around the world right now, a lot of people are stuck inside and it's very difficult to travel. You may want to stay connected with friends, family, loved ones. One of the best ways you can do that is through video conferencing. And in today's video, I want to show you guys 5 different examples here of different video conferencing ways that you can stay connected with others. So let's talk about the different pieces of software I'm going to be using. We're going to be talking about Facebook Messenger, Messenger for kids. We have Snapchat. We have Zoom, and we have Skype. So we're going to be talking about those 5. They're all a little bit different. They all give you different options. As of the recording of this video, they all offer free options where you're able to use the services. They might have some limitations on them, and some of the services offer for you to do an upgrade. You can pay for those services, and then they give you more options, or they extend different options available to you. But these are all free options for you to use to kind of communicate with others, loved ones, or colleagues so that you don't have to meet in person. And I just want to let you guys know all the different apps or programs that I talk about. I'm going to try to do the best I can to leave the information and links to them down in the description below so that you can check those out and try those out for yourself. So something else to watch for, we do this in every video here on Tinker Forward. We're going to hide Tinker, our little robot, somewhere in this video. He's going to just briefly pop up. If you happen to spot him, be sure to leave your best comment down below with the timestamp of where you spotted him, and then we will put your name and a link to your YouTube channel if you have one over on our Tinker Forward website. So we'll see if we can get my dad on the line. And hello there.
Hi.
How's it going out there in Facebook Messenger land?
It's going really well.
All right.
Couldn't be happier.
Well, that's
If I was
good.
any happier, I'd be twins.
So I just want to show everybody here an example of using the Facebook Messenger for keeping in contact with your family or friends. And I'm just going to run through some of the different options. So I'm using this on my phone right now, and you are also answering on your phone. You've got an Apple phone,
Right.
I've got an Android phone, but it works across all the platforms. But I am going to, while I'm talking to you here, I'm going to tap my screen, and that brings up a whole bunch of different options. So in the upper left corner, we have a bubble where we could chat. So as I'm talking to you, if I hit that bubble, it would give me an option here if I was telling you that you should visit a certain website like USA Today or something. If there was an article I was referencing, I could chat you that link, and then you could click through that. There's a button up to the top, moving to the right, that allows me to capture what's on my screen. So if I had something that I wanted to share with you on my phone, I could click that button and screen capture what's on it. I can also flip views to the camera that's on the front of, or I should say on the back of my phone, or would it be the front of my phone? The other side of my phone, to show you what's going on over there. And then there's also another button at the very top right that would allow me to, if I hit that, that takes away my video. Now you can't see me, right?
I cannot see you.
Okay, but you can hear me. So you can disable the video. If I go down on the lower area of the screen on the left there, there's a bunch of different buttons. Looks like I can invite other people. The first button is kind of fun. So that apparently takes pictures. So I was able to take...
Something popped up on my side that said you are taking a photo.
So I did take a photo, and it's giving me the option to either send that photo or delete it. I'm going to delete it. But you can take photos. Looks like you can invite other people. There's a microphone so I can mute myself. I'm not sure why I'd want to mute myself. Or I can hang up the phone call. But in addition to that, when I see the little, I'm going to call it the thumbnail up on the top of the screen of myself, when I tap the screen, it brings up a little smiley face, which then brings up different effects and filters that I can use when I'm talking to you. And you can do this as well on your phone. So let's do one of the filters here. This is the like monster filter. If I open my mouth, can stick my tongue out, which is pretty cool. And I can move myself around on the screen so I can see your handsome face as well. I like your hat. That's nice.
Thank you.
And so I'm just kind of scrolling through all the different effects that are at the bottom of my screen. This is actually really fun. Let's see this. See, I give you my approval for
Good thumbs up.
that. Good thumbs up here. It's there's all sorts of different effects that I can do to my screen. Now you can do the same thing, right?
Right, and here's another one that I have.
That's
One of my favorite.
that's excellent.
Thank you very much.
And now if you turn your head a little bit, does it turn the hair? It does.
You like that?
That's fun. I like that a lot. I've got look at we're twins.
Hey, the Blues Brothers.
It's nice. So there's
Right.
definitely the ability to do all sorts of different filters, and then, or I should say effects. There's also a filters button here, and I can change, I guess, the look of, it's kind of like a classic look there. All different types of tints and things that I can do with the screen. So the filters are kind of cool. Let's go to the activities, and there's all sorts of different activities that you can choose from in the activities here, and we'll do the hamburger catcher, and take turns eating hamburgers to help your team earn stars. Ooh, I got sunglasses. Look at that. I'm doing excellent. All right, I got like 3. Can you beat that?
We'll try.
I like your sunglasses. These are nice right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm starting up again here. Okay. Ah!
Yours are going way high in the sky. You can catch them.
My mouth is getting really full. How you doing over there? Does this ever end, or does this just go on and on? All right. So we get the idea. You can do all sorts of fun stuff here. And the filters definitely make it a lot of fun to chat with people. The effects and the activities give you a little bit more to do than just chatting with each other. But so this is Facebook Messenger and all the different capabilities that you can do with that. So thanks for helping me show off Facebook Messenger here. So that is Facebook Messenger. Very similar to that is going to be Messenger Kids or Facebook Messenger Kids. And it's going to work very similar to the Facebook messaging. The difference is that this is an app that's designed for your kids to use. What's nice about it is parents have to invite friends as well as approve friends before your kids get the opportunity to chat with them. But in addition to that, there's a lot of really neat features. I mean, kind of like you saw on Facebook Messenger, where you can add the different effects and filters. There are kid-friendly filters. There's reactions. You can do sound effects. with the video calls. You can also have different stickers and emojis. There's even different options for the kids to interact, just to make chatting a lot more fun. I'm not actually going to show you video of my kids doing the video chatting because I don't know how much you'd be able to make out of it, because it's just a lot of goofing off and goofiness. But very cool using the messenger for kids, so you can definitely check that out if you're looking for a way for your kids to connect with some of their friends online in a very safe environment. So next up, we're going to be taking a look at Snapchat with my daughter. So let's also do Snapchat, and Snapchat's going to allow you to not only send messages and funny graphics and things to your friends, but it's also going to let you video chat as well. I'm enlisting the help here of my daughter, who's on Snapchat a lot more than I am, to help me out with showing you all the different options. So I'm on my phone, and what we're going to do is chat, and I will start a chat here with my daughter. And when I go to the chat screen, I can actually say things to her. But in addition to saying things to her, on the top right you'll see the video icon, and I'm going to initiate doing a video chat with her. Hello there. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we are going to show everybody here how Snapchat works to do some video conferencing. And I've got you on my screen, and I think everybody can see you. I'm going to just tap my screen and show everybody here the different options. So in the top, I've got a button to end the call. On the lower part of the screen, I have an area where I can continue to chat with you while we're talking. So if I click that chat button, I can still see what you're doing, but we can also still chat. So let's see here. I'll just send you a message. And then I can click the little image of you to bring me back to the video. And I can see you're adding your effects. I like your ears and your nose that you've added. That's fun. But looking at the different options here, so you can mute your microphone, you can mute your, or I should say, you can turn off the video. So you just muted yourself. Now, when you take the video off, when you turn that off, that minimizes your image on my screen, and I just see some lines. I don't actually see your video anymore. But when you turn that back on, then you pop back up with your video. And I like your creepy little hand animated message that you did. That's pretty creepy. And then you can also reverse the camera angle so that you can see what's going on through the other cameras on your phone. So what are you doing on your end there? You're using the different effects.
The filters.
The filters, yes, I'm sorry. And if I just tap my image, that brings up all these different options. Up, somehow I went away. Let's try that again. I think I hung up on you there. But let me try that again. I'm going to tap my image, and I can see the different filters that have popped up. And oh, there, that's a good. I like that one. But this makes chatting a little bit more fun. This is very similar to Facebook's Messenger, where you have some of the different effects that you can do, and it responds to how I'm turning and moving. And now you're a dog. That's just crazy. So that is going to be using Snapchat, and just one quick thing about that. So Snapchat, we were using that on our phones. Snapchat is not something that you're going to be able to use if you're on like a laptop computer. Something that's just going to be mobile based for tablets and phones. So next up, we're going to take a look at Zoom and all the different features that it offers. Okay, so we are exploring using Zoom, and this is my wife. Hi, Valerie. How's
Hello.
it going? We can hear you loud and clear. That's awesome. So this next piece of software here is Zoom, and I just want to go through some of the different options of using Zoom with you. So Zoom is probably more of, I suppose it's got its uses for more so business as well as personal. I am on my laptop in the bedroom, and Val is downstairs. She is on her phone, and you're on an Android phone, but I would guess that this works across all platforms, whereas like something like Snapchat seemed like it was only an app that you could use on a mobile device. But if you've got like a laptop or a computer, using Zoom is going to allow you to log on with your computer, and then other mobile devices can tune in as well. Now, Zoom is free, or this is the free version that we're using. It has limitations, but honestly, for free, it gives you a lot of different options. Um, so I want to just run through some of the different features that you can do. And Val, I believe when we were just testing this out earlier, you have these options as well. You have the ability by tapping your screen to mute your microphone. And I see you also can do some reactions. There's a reaction button where you can give a thumbs up or a clap. You can also turn off your video, and when your video is off, it just shows your name. But those are some of the different options. You also, and now you've turned your video off, so we just see your name. You can also invite people. You are, I think, limited to how many people you can invite. Now, I did pull up Zoom's website, and they've got their pricing. So this is the free version. Let me see if I can screen share this with you, Val, so we both can see this. But if I can pull up, let's try this one. See if this allows me to do this. Yeah. Here. Zoom's pricing and plans. So can you see this as well? Oh, you're muted, so I can't hear you.
Yes, I can see
There
it.
we go.
And what's nice is I can actually zoom on my phone to because your screen's really small on my
Okay.
phone,
Okay.
but I can zoom and enlarge it to the point where I can see the screen pretty largely.
Okay. So it looks like with the free version we're using, you can host up to 100 participants. There is a 40-minute limit on our meeting, and I did a meeting the other day with some friends, and supposedly when the 40 minutes is up, there's no countdown or anything. It just ends. So you don't really know, like you'd have to start a timer on your own when you start the meeting. But you're limited to 40 minutes, and then unlimited one-on-one meetings. If you go for the pro, the business, the enterprise, then that kind of lifts some of those limits. Meeting duration limit would be 24 hours on the pro. With the business, you can have up to 300 participants, or the enterprise, you can have up to 500 participants. So more features unlock as you if you were to pay for some of those other versions. So there's the ability to pay for it, but just for free, I'm going to stop sharing here and jump back. You still get the video conferencing here. There's the buttons on the bottom of my screen to invite more people, and I can do that by either having them as contacts in here or by sending them an email. So to have you join, I started the meeting in the software, and this is not browser based. This is a piece of software I had to download, and Val, you had to download the app. So in addition to doing the video conferencing, there is a chat at the bottom. So you can also, I can at least click the chat button, and that brings up a group chat where I can type you a message. So I suppose if I was referencing a link or something, I could type that in there and send it to you, and you would be able to click that link, and it would take you to whatever website it is. In addition to that, there's also an ability to record the video conference, and I just did a test of this. And again, we're using the free version, but when I recorded, it recorded the message that I wanted it to record, and then when it was done, it turned it into an MP4, but it also split up the video and the audio. So I had like 3 separate files. I had a separate audio, video, and then a combined video recording. So far, this is the first piece of software I've seen where you can do that, like Facebook Messenger and Snapchat. I didn't see a way where you could actually record the conversation. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then at the top of my screen, I can see different views. So right now we're In one view, I switched over. I guess this is the speaker view. I don't know. Say something.
Hello.
I can see you're really amused. And now I'm back to the other view. I guess this is the gallery view. All right, so
Okay.
this is using Zoom and all the different options you have with Zoom. And we'll jump over to Skype next. So, see ya. And lastly here, I was able to use Skype to connect with my wife, so we'll just show you Skype real quick. Okay, so the last piece of software that I want to talk about here is Skype. And as we are going through Skype, I was able to call my wife, and we are video conferencing right now. This is very similar to some of the other software we were looking at, like Zoom. However, Skype has got one or two things that are a little different. Again, you can mute yourself. You can turn the option to turn video off. Over on my side, on the lower right, I can actually choose different emojis or emotions here. So if I want to give Val a heart, I can do that. Now you are on your phone and you're telling me you don't have a whole bunch of options of different emojis. You just have like a heart.
Correct. The only emoji I have on the Android device is a heart.
Okay. So I'm on my laptop computer. It's giving me more options. We do both have the option to turn on subtitles, which I thought was very interesting. And as we're talking, it is going to relay to you what I'm saying, hopefully on your screen. Say a few things to me.
Hi, Jeff. I hope you're having a great day today. Thanks for watching Tinker Forward.
So yeah, so it is translating all that on my screen. So that's a pretty neat feature. I also have the ability here to move around my window, and I guess I can make it a little bigger too. So I see you, but then I can also enlarge how big I am on the screen, which is kind of convenient. There's also a pull down here where float and then window. If we switch over to window, I guess that just kind of changes some of the format. One of the big differences here that I did want to mention is I was able to go in using Google Chrome, my browser, and just go to this web.skype.com and log in with my Skype account. And I also have the Skype app on my computer, but I'm not using that. I'm able to just use inside Google Chrome the Skype website to chat with you. Now it also says you can use Google Chrome or you can use Microsoft Edge. But like I tried going onto Firefox and it said that browser was incompatible.
The only other thing I would say is that between using this and some of the other ones, I don't know if our internet is a little bit sketchier right now, but this one does not seem to be as crisp in communication. Your video is a little bit more laggy than some of the other ones.
I would agree. And the quality, your video quality is a lot grainier. And again, I don't know. Maybe that's our internet or maybe that's just Skype. But definitely not as crystal clear as some of the other ones. So.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Thanks for going through the different pieces of software. So this is Skype, everyone. So those are all the different options you have for video conferencing: Facebook Messenger, Messenger for Kids, Snapchat, Zoom, and Skype. Let me know which one you prefer down in the comments section below, or if you've got any tips for anybody else, be sure to leave your comments down there as well. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did happen to find Tinker somewhere scattered within this video, be sure to leave that timestamp down below as well. My name is Jeff. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, I got like 3. Can you beat that?
We'll try.
Ah!
Yours are going way high in the sky. Catch them.
How you doing over there? Does this ever end, or does this just go on and on?